relasyon para po dito sa social media. Alam nyo, this is really a debatable issue, ha? Diba sabi nga nung iba, paano ka magkakaroon ng regulasyon sa isang domain, if my word is correct, baby girl, otherwise it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? In a medium, okay, that is not owned by the state.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're talking about the internet.
Oh, wow.
Is it internet?
Oh, a silent T, ah. Internet?
Ano na yun?
Oo, RNAO.
You know, in a domain that is not owned
By the state.
basically by the state,
Yeah.
right?
It is basically run by a foreign entity.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How do you call, whose entity is that?
Well,
It's called, as far as I know, it's called www.
World Wide Web.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
All right. It's,
But these are foreign companies. For
Really?
example, Google.
they own the web?
They do not. Oh, they do not.
Bisaya man di ay
They
ni.
do not control it.
Bisaya man eh. Kung saan may nato ni.
Oh, tanong mo na yan. Bigay mo yung tanong mo.
Unahin mo muna itong
Ako na yung tungkol sa cyber attack muna sa akin.
Kaya sige. Ating pag-usapin and we say thank you po kay Yusek Jeffrey Ian D. Opo, ang Undersecretary for Connectivity and Cybersecurity po and Upskilling ng DICT. Good morning po, Yusek.
Magandang umaga, Manong Ted at Mr. Chacha.
Yusef, thank you so much for being on the show. Medyo madami-daming issues po tayo ngayon. Unahin po natin itong inaasahang pagdami ng cyber attacks dahil nga po na may kinalaman sa troll farms dahil po sa papalapit na eleksyon. Paano po ito pinaghahandaan ng inyong ahensya?
Yung sa mga nakuha hirap o piling pa lang, hirap lang tanong sa troll farms. Unahin natin yung problema. Ang problema kasi wala naman nagpapawas sa troll farms. So, hindi siya illegal eh. Pero what we can do for now is, yung DICT kasi meron mga social media monitoring. Of course, we respect the right of people to express their opinion, but we still monitor certain attacks against personalities, like the attack against our top four, no? The President, the Vice President, the Senate President, the Speaker of the House. Kasi nasa constitutional hierarchy yan. Lalo kung fake news, lalo kung yung kabalita niyo na ba yung latest sa Indonesia, pati yung kanilang presidente ginaya, no? Anti-fake, which actually already happens in the Philippines. And then we have this framework, we have this framework with social media platforms where we have a back-end reporting tool. Mas mabilis kami mag-report kasi meron na kaming kasunduan with these foreign social media platform operators and owners na kapag high level yung usapan, like for example, nangyari na rito, no? Binaya yung boses ng presidente as if ordering troops in our West Philippine Sea to retaliate. Then what we do is we take them down. We request for a takedown. So yan yung mga ginagawa natin. Pero ngayon pati election, dumadami. Tapos hindi siya targeted against candidates, against individuals. Pero hindi kami pinopromote na limbawa na kampanya. I don't know if you've heard of this, DJ Chance, yung verified account. We are actually promoting that if you are a government official or tulad ninyo, a news anchor, ganyan.
The blue check.
Mag-apply na kayo for the blue check mark, yung verified account. And doon na tayo kumuha ng opinion at news kasi yung mga verified accounts kasi may nagsabit ng idea. So, ergo, pwedeng madaling balikan pa kapag gusto mong kasuhan ng like that.
Pero, Yusek, yung binabanggit nyo na blue check, nababayaran yan eh. There are certain accounts na gumagamit, may blue check, pero ang pinapalagana for fake news.
Yung mga ganyan, kinakailangan talaga i-report kay Meta, kay Facebook. Kasi minsan nga, nakita ko pa yung sarili ko sa atin, paid ad. Na nagbebenta ako ng Wi-Fi modem and I told Meta nga, I think you should be able to, police your own system.
Ito pong yung usapan tungkol sa sinasabi nyo nga kanina, yung pagdagsa ng troll farms dahil papalapit yung election, pero hindi natin siya ma-regulate dahil wala naman tayong batas na nagbabawal sa troll farms. Aside from pagdami ng troll farms, ano pa po yung isa sa mga tinitignan ninyo na dadami at lalaganap sa social media dahil ilang buwan na lang o ilang araw na nga lang po bagong eleksyon?
Yung mga tech blasters, mga INC catchers, kasi ang dali na nabibili. Marami na rin naman tayo nahuhuli sa tulong ng Cybercrime Investigation Coordinating Center, which is a agency attached to the DICT. Marami na tayo nahuhuli mga nagbebenta ng INC catcher. Also, the DICT will invest on equipment so that we can track yung location nila ng mga INC catchers at saka ng mga stingrays ang tawag din dyan, some other terms stingray, para maiwasan na yung mga scam texts. Kasi dumadami yan sa panahon ng eleksyon, hindi lang to scam, but also to campaign.